Dette stampesletta på Lillehammer. Nå det store ambisjoner I byens fotballklubb. Et samarbeid med engelskmannen Russel Hullet, både når det gjelder klubbens A-lag og utvikling av unge spillere, I ferd med å gi resultater.
I think it's a great city, it's a great area. I think it's obviously notoriously known for its skiing. But when we first came here, we sort of looked at it and thought there's no reason why we couldn't produce good football players. I think everything's geared up now to form good links. We've linked in with the university, we've linked in with the hockey club, and everything's really positive now about the area and what we think we can achieve here. We found the players were very, very technically good. We found they were naturally athletic. A lot of them sort of played cross sports, which we believe is good for their development. Now, if you can work with them on the tactical side, we believe we could end up getting some really good players out of Norway, some really good players. Today we're looking very much on the attacking side of things. We're looking very much on how we cross the ball, how we shoot the ball. When we win the ball, we talk about something called transition. So once we win that ball, what are we going to do in the first 3 to 4 seconds of winning the ball? So again today, getting your positioning right, getting yourself in a supported position. Can you get yourself in a shooting opposition? Can you get yourself in a position where you can cross the ball? So today what we've got is we've got Bobby French, who is from Sheffield United Football Club. He's one of their senior heads of recruitment. So he's been delivering the session today. So at the moment now, we've gone through all the warm-up side, we've gone through all the technical side, we've gone through the tactical side of this, and now it comes to the game. Sometimes little is better. I think it's all about the quality and how you train. I think you can sort of train 5, 6, 7 times a week, and it's actually probably detrimental to your sort of development. If you overtrain, you're going to get fatigued, you're going to get tired, it's going to affect your performance. It's going to affect your performance. So I think sometimes just look at better off training a lot more quality. So sometimes an hour's worth of quality is better than 3 hours worth of sort of bad practice. I think the Norwegians take for granted how good their facilities actually are at times. For instance, in England, if you look, the winter training facilities are really poor. A lot of time they have to go and train indoors, the outdoor facilities are very limited. I think here you can just walk, it's like the pitches here, you can just walk onto most pitches in the daytime. The way we look at it is there's no reason why you can't be a good football player in Norway. You've got 24 hours, 24/7 facilities realistically. Like I say, here you can just walk on, play any time you sort of like. I'm surprised just how good the facilities are. A lot of the pitches like this as well, they've got underfloor heating. You'll get snow ploughs on to clear the snow. It's just really good.
We'll try both of our feet. So hopefully we've had some bad shots and some good ones, and that's what it's all about. It's all about learning. Okay.
So I'm here representing Sheffield United Football Club back in England. My job back there is head scout, so I work in the academy looking at players from 7 to under 16. Now we're looking at making a relationship over with the Norwegian side of what we have going on. I feel it's been a great organisation. We feel there's a lot of players in Norway that we could potentially look at in England, so that's the main reason we're here. And we feel the experiences the players could get back in England could be something moving forward that we could do. The technical quality of the players is really high. In comparison within England, I think technically the players are as good. Physically they're as good, but the game understanding could be the question mark, whether that's down to the coaching they get or the amount of footballing hours they play. But I believe the game understanding is the main problem here from what I've seen in my experience.
We run a company called Cosmo International Football Academy, and that's the reason why we're here in the first place. So we, over in England, became England's most successful private academy. We've produced 94 players who've gone on to play professional football, and that's within a 12-year period. We came over to Norway because we met a guy over in England who came on one of our courses who was Norwegian, really good football player, and I was working at West Bromwich Albion at the time. We were due to take him in for a trial, but unfortunately he picked up a real bad injury, a real bad leg break, which to be honest has finished any chance he would have had of playing professional football, such was the injury. When we spoke to his father, he said, well, if you think my son's good, you want to see the players we've actually got over in Norway. You know, this is not even the tip of the iceberg. So we came here, started running courses. And like I say, we were really impressed with the quality of the players, some really, really good players. So I've probably been here about 2 years now within this sort of upland Lillehammer area. Our aim is to form really good links with all the clubs within the area. We want to stay impartial, we want to stay independent, and we feel that's really important. In England, it's all about building relationships, it's all about linking in and partnerships, it's not about being selfish. And it's all about the youth players. That's what matters for us. It's all about the youth players. So Lillehammer, we had a meeting with them. I had a meeting myself a couple of months ago with regards to Lillehammer Fotballklubb itself. So had the meeting. They spoke to me about how they want to take the club forward and how to restructure their club in terms of their youth development, and also link a clear pathway from the juniors through to the seniors. I really like the ideas. And I think the chance to sort of come to a club like this and put your imprint on it and carry on the good work what's gone on was just too good an opportunity to sort of turn down. So at the moment, the club have been fantastic. Everything I've sort of suggested and shared ideas with the club, they've really embraced and really looking at taking the club forward. So I've been really pleased about that. And they're a joy to work with. And I think with the plans they've got to take the club forward, it could be really good.